here to pay tribute to Johnny Isakson, so we got to all go quick. So I'll be back talking again about my buddy from Georgia, but let me just make a couple points. One is, and this is a little straight talk, because I've heard so many great things about him, we ought to know something else about him, which is, yes, he's a gentleman, yes, he's a nice guy, but he's got the velvet hammer, as I say. And that velvet hammer has driven a lot of nails in around here and ended up with a lot of great bipartisan legislation, but it's not because he is just a nice guy, it's because he's intense. And he is committed and determined for the people of Georgia as an independent voice for his constituents and for the great country that he loves so much. Let me give you one example. We're working on energy efficiency legislation right now, and I've worked with John in a number of different legislative projects, but in this particular case, he's the author of something called the SAVE Act. The SAVE Act, I think, makes good sense policy-wise. It helps people reduce their energy costs and also saves them money on their mortgages, but it's not supported by everybody around here. In fact, there's some powerful groups who are against it. And once again, you will see in the Portman energy efficiency package, the SAVE Act is in there, but it's in there for one reason and one reason only, and that's because of the persistence of Johnny Isakson, a real estate guy who gets it. So to my friend, I've heard so many great things about you over the last several hours, and I agree with just about all of them. Almost. And to Diane, who's by far the better half here, and such a dear friend of Jane's and mine, we love you, we're going to miss you, we're going to stay in touch, but we're going to watch you in your retirement as that velvet hammer continues to nail things that are good for his beloved Georgia and for the United States of America. Thank you, Johnny.